Stormblood post-game. I get the feeling he may have stopped at in Girabanya. I think we're safe. I don't see any Kojin following us. Wait here, I'm going back for LSA. She stayed behind so we could escape. So that you could escape, not me. And that was a mistake. I should have been the one to stay behind, not her. So I've got to get back. If we lose her, I'll never forgive myself. I was the one who dragged you all into this. It was my fight, not yours. I knew that from the start, but I also knew I couldn't do it alone. But I risked so much, but I asked too much and let too much happen to you all. I have to make this right, and I have to do it on my own. So, please, let me go. Yeah, I'm asking you as a friend. I have to help her. You can start by finding me a towel and some bandages. LSA? What? Why are you looking at me like that? Unless I was just going to distract them, not make a heroic and ultimately futile last stand. Who does that anyway? Oh, for the love of... This is stupid. You're embarrassing yourself and me. Shut up. Let me have this. Right. That wasn't so bad now, was it? Now then, we need to hurry back to Asari. You mean we're not going to kill all of them? I don't see any soldiers. Do you think the Confederacy drove them off? Maybe. It's possible. Something definitely happened here. I see several people who look like they might be injured. Let's give them a hand and find out what we missed. Do I need help? Oh, I'll be fine. It's nothing that won't heal. You should go after Lise. There you go. And literally just heal you right now. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I remember you. You're the one who saved me from the Doman Ketches. Thanks to you, we managed to escape. We managed to rescue the fishermen and my kidnapped comrades, one of whom joined the Confederacy with me long ago. It would have broken my heart if I had to bury him. Oh, and if you're looking for the captain, you'll find him in the tavern. Well done. Into the tavern we go. After we find this other person. Hello, flustered McFisher. Oh, you're not one of the... You're not an Imperial. Is it over? Yeah, I think so. Kami be praised. I was certain she would have us all killed and burn us to the ground. Or kill us after making us watch. Or barricade us in our homes before putting them to the torch. All seem like perfectly reasonable things for an insane, murderous person to do. Oh, thank you, my child. When the fighting started, I tried to run and hide, but fell and I couldn't regain my feet. I thought for sure they would have us, that we would all be slaughtered. But the pirates drove them off. I never thought I'd see the day when the Confederacy came to our aid. Oh, my spine! His back is just... His back just breaks. Alright. Back already? What have you learned? Well, Captain's in the tavern. At the tavern, you say? In that case, we should go find Lise and speak with him together. I think that's a good idea. Perfectly reasonable. Finally grew some balls, did he? Well, well.
My Eorzean friends. Saw the smoke, did you? A pity you did not come sooner, though I gather you were busy elsewhere.
Gosetsu! You're alive. You're all alive.
And full of vim and vigor. Did I not tell you I was no stranger to chains?
The fighting cannot have lasted long. Where are all the Imperials?
Fled. They stood their ground for a time, until it became clear that their Korgian reinforcements would not be coming. We took some few casualties, but my deeper regret is having let Yotsuyu slip through my fingers. That bodyguard of hers may be a half-wit, but he's a mean bastard on the battlefield.
In any event, I imagine all involved are satisfied with this outcome. So far as the Empire is concerned, the Confederacy attacked Asari in retaliation for the Viceroy's actions, and without the aid of insurrectionists, I might add. Suffice it to say, we are prepared to be the subject of their undivided attention for the foreseeable future.
We will free Doma.
An impossible claim, yet one spoken with such conviction that I cannot choose but believe it.
Your assistance would be most welcome. Nevertheless, we shall do our utmost to spare you undue danger. We are already in your debt.
Nay, little miss, all debts are paid. For by your deeds, many still live who elsewise would not. Let both parties count their blessings, and may fortune continue to favor us all.
You still seek to bring freedom to our people, then? You will go to Yansha.
I have faith that our allies yet live. Once we have found them, we will plan our next step.
Yansha was the crucible of the rebellion. What happened here pales in comparison to what Yotsuyu did there. Remember this. Fear changes men. Have care in whom you place your trust.
And with that, we must take our wounded home. Oh, your shellback friend sends his regards and looks forward to your next meeting. Try not to die before then, eh?
Indeed. Alright, and... okay, about what item level is that? 265? Stuff we have from Ironworks is still better. Let's go ahead and get back into it, shall we? We had been over at Ulthard. This Specifically, we need to return to Asadi. So, let's go ahead and do that. 1,000 years. So, let's go ahead and make our way back. We've done some stuff over here off stream, mostly just unlocking dungeons and running through some quest lines that seemed to be interesting, but not really part of the MSQ. Let's see what's over near the 10,000 year pine. Let's see a huge pine tree. That might be something where you have to might be something where you have... Oh, okay, it's over there. Don't see anything. Yeah, it might be something where you have to be flying to get to it, but I'm not sure. For those of you who play Palace of the Dead, or Heaven on High, or Eureka Orthos, you'll probably... you know, be like, oh yeah, he uses that. So there's this, yeah, you have to be able to fly to get there. But, I mean, that's not a huge pine. I mean, it's big, but it's not what I would expect from like 10,000 years of growth. And I probably can't get to the Azim Steps just yet. The Azim Steps, Azim. So let's just make our way over to Asari and see where things go from there. So yeah, it is nice in this game as the classes become more complex over time. That is kind of nice. One thing I would also like is to just be able to ride your mounts once you unlock underwater, just to be able to use your mounts on the surface. That would be nice. Because at the moment it's just faster to go underwater and then come back up. Once you get flying, it doesn't matter, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. What's up, Kusatsu? Let's do this. You did well, then. Were it not for the tremendous strength and bravery of you and yours, many innocent souls would have suffered terrible fates. Though I knew the Confederacy would be loath to meet the Imperials in battle, I also knew that if any could win them over, it would be you. Truly yours is a heroic spirit that inspires men to rise above their circumstances, to strive for something greater. It will be an honor to travel with you again. Now then, let us not squander the Confederacy's gift. Yangsha and my countrymen await. There is a tunnel to the southwest, but we need but follow it to reach our destination. With me! The last part was like a 90s anime. With me! or it reminds me of Devil May Cry 4 when they're making fun of Shakespeare. Okay, well, there's the ASM step over there. Am I able to get to the ASM step? I'm thinking I'm not. It'll probably be walled off. The rock's just going to fade into existence. Yes, basically, yes. There's just a big black barrier there. The game says no. So it is going to be interesting once I catch up to Dawntrail. I'm going to be making a concerted effort to try and get through the MSQ and unlock stuff. Let's see, this probably also had a black barrier in front of it at one point. It's like you cannot move forward. Meanwhile, on the shores of Arthur.
We cannot rest here for long. This place is not safe. Mayhap nowhere is, if thieves can breach our vaults. Nevertheless, it is our duty to protect these treasures, and we shall not fail for want of effort.
So, this is why you abandoned your posts. And without a word of explanation at that. Rather thoughtless of you, was it not?
Lady Yotsuyo, pray forgive us our absence, but our home was under attack, our vaults plundered by outsiders.
Did you even pause to consider the possibility that it might be a diversion? What is the point of contracting your services if you are not here when they are required? It is my solemn charge to bring these vermin to heel. To torment them, body and soul, until all they hold dear is as bitter ashes in their mouths. And then you go and ruin everything! There's naught to be gained in belaboring the point. All that remains is to administer your punishment.
Wait, my lady!
No, it's no good. There's just no joy in it. No release. There needs to be some investment. They were negligent imbeciles deserving of punishment, but it was hardly personal. 10,000 such Korjin could not satisfy me half so well as a single doorman. And what do we have here? One of the vaunted treasures of the Red? The craftsmanship is certainly impressive. Mayhap we can use it to make amends.
How long before Lord Xenos reinstates me, do you reckon? I've got unfinished business back in Eorzea.
Is serving me really so unbearable? At least pretend to enjoy it, you witless lump! If you are so desperate to earn a way back to Eorzea, then be quiet and do as you're told. And bring that sword while you're at it.
That useless imbecile. You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
I remember the silence. How the talking stopped when we first set foot on the plains of Yansha. Before us stood yet another wall, and through a great Magitech field we glimpsed Doma Castle. I'll never forget the sight, or the anger I felt that day. Life, liberty, hope, so much lost, so much taken. As we walked through that war-torn land, no one said a word.
That sounds good. What you got, Gosetsu? Yes, this is far enough. Ere we proceed further, I should speak of Yangsha and what became of her. Of what lies beyond the Great Wall at the heart of Doma. And we should be glad to hear it. But is it wise for us to have this conversation here, on the road, out in the open? Once your caution would have been warranted, but no longer. Xenos did not linger after he crushed the rebellion. He appointed Yosuyo, to act in his stead and quit these lands for fresh sport. The acting viceroy was no less merciless than her master. Without warning, her men would march into villages in search for radical elements, killing and torturing anyone who dared resist. And then, as quickly as they had come, they left. Satisfied that the memory of the purges would keep the people in line, she relaxed her grip on Yangsha. What need for the leash when the dog is broken? The village of Namae lies to the west. Though I doubt the Imperials are present, let us proceed with caution. It's like, it's a level 64 tiger, and there's just some guy just sitting outside his house, like, hey, you know, what's up? It's like, damn, these people are units. I mean, obviously, I know the actual reason, right? It's an area for higher level characters, so, you know, I get it, but... There she is, the humble village of Namai. How delicious her rice, how sweet her persimmons. Too long has it been since I saw her with my own eyes, and, for a mercy, the Imperials appear to be absent. Let no man claim that I am reckless. Prudence has ever been my watchword. Fen, venture closer, if you would, and confirm that there are no surges lurking about. And if you see them, kill them. Kill everyone. Just imagine you're out here, you see some random person just running around. You're like, what in the hell? Okay, now I'm curious as to what they have. So they have like a hat, a chain, a robe, a different robe. A kilt, some shorts, some boots, and some other boots. Sounds good. Oh hey, an ether eye. Just grab that before we walk away. Okay, so whoever this is further down. Let's continue our way forward, shall we?
We may be in luck. I don't see a single Imperial soldier.
Then there is no need to remain hidden. Let us go and greet them as friends.
I'm going too.
Good people of Namai, hearken to me. We come in peace and desire only information to learn of recent events.
Isn't that the General?
Lord Gorsetsu, can we preserve your right? He lives.
I say, brothers and sisters, is aught amiss? Why do you regard me as one with a wild beast? Why is there fear in your eyes? Why do you tremble so? Ah, but of course, you fear me a vengeful spirit of the dead. Rest assured, naught could be further from the truth. For am I not corporeal? Are my feet not firmly set upon the ground?
What should we do? If they catch him here, you know what will happen.
Of all the times for him to turn up, has the old fool lost his mind? You! But why have you come here? What do you want from us?
I know not who you are to speak thus to your elders, boy, but mine only desire is to be received with the hospitality owed a humble traveler, not the fear and trepidation one might afford a wrathful shade.
What you going on about? Actually, never mind, just come with me, now!
Alright, my youth, what you got? I don't know who you people think you are, but you don't have any... But do you have any idea what would happen to us if you were found in our village? Again, you address us with unwarranted spite. I have let your impropriety pass until now, but no longer. Who are you, boy? Who are you, boy, thus to speak with us? To speak to me thus? Know you not who I am? I am Iseb Namai, a farmer, like my father before me, and his father before him. Yes, how feudal Japan. I wouldn't expect a man like you to know who I am, but I know who you are. We all do. Lord Kaiden's retainer and leader of the rebellion, Gosetsu. Notorious fugitive, wanted dead or alive by the Empire. Is that what this is all about? I am hardly the first man to gain the ire of the Empire, nor will I be the last. Was not Namai home to brave and true warriors who fought beneath our banners for king and country? They fought, and they died, every last one. And then the Imperials came looking for more because of them. They were this close to killing us all, to burning our village to the ground, where we've only just begun to enjoy some semblance of peace. Never again, do you understand? I've had enough of you and yours. Whatever it is you're plotting, leave us out of it. Impassioned as his pleas may be, surely he must know that I cannot leave things as they are. But for now, I shall respect his wishes. We must continue on towards our final destination, the House of the Fierce, proud headquarters of the Doman Liberation Front. There is a secret entrance to the north of Namai, by way of a small spring. Come, I will show you. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see. Okay, so the small spring over there. Ah, we're just gonna swim down into it. Sounds good. I guess that's it. Wait, what? Never mind. This way. We must dive into the water. Have no fear, Finn. It is but a short distance. You need not hold your breath for long. Doesn't Alize have problems with... No, she doesn't have problems with swimming. She's fine. It reminds me of EverQuest 1's new starting area. It has a little area where you swim through. How invigorating. Congratulations, my friends. You are come to the House of the Fierce. The House of the Fierce. You are Finn Muir, are you not? We were told you would be coming. Heroes of Eorzea. We are the Doman Liberation Front. We of the Doman Liberation Front are honored to receive you. If you would be so good as to follow me.
This is the House of the Fierce. But there are so few of them.
Many kindred spirits remain in hiding following the rebellion. Many others gave their lives for their nation. We are a stubborn remainder. Even accounting for our comrades in the field, we are at a fraction of our former strength, 'tis true. Yet we few are patriots. Brothers in arms, prepared to fight with every fiber of our being to set our people free.
Ever are we hopeful that others will join our cause, but never did I dream that you would journey so far.
Yukiri! Gods, it's good to see you. You look great, by the way. Have you been here long?
I returned but recently, having concluded my mission. Oh, it is good to see you again, my friends.
Did I hear aright? Your mission is concluded? Then you have found the young master.
Ere we speak of that, I would know by what fortuitous circumstance our friends came to be here. The Empire's crimes are all too familiar. Lys, my heart goes out to your people.
We wanted to stay and fight, believe me, but we knew it wouldn't work. We needed more time to rebuild, and more allies to stand with us against the Empire. So we decided to come here and help you free Doma, to show everyone that you're not alone, and that the Garleans can be beaten if we work together. I'd like to think we proved that in the Ruby Sea.
That you did, Lys, and far more besides. Needless to say, your assistance would be most welcome.
Hear, hear. Now then, Yugiri, you must tell me of your search for our master.
Lest you wonder, he speaks of Lord Hien, son of Lord Cayenne, who perished during the rebellion. When it became clear that all hope of victory had gone, Lord Hien bade us deliver as many of our people as we could to safety beyond our borders. But as his father's heir, he was determined to fight on, and so he did, until he suffered a grievous wound in battle and vanished without a trace. Until now. For I have found Lord Hien, seen and spoken with him, on the Azim steppe.
O boundless and merciful Kami, the young master lives. Tell me, was he well? Did his wound yet ail him? Where is he now? Have you brought him back to us?
You may take comfort in the knowledge that he is hale and whole. However, when I invited him to return with me to Doma, he had this to say. If Doma yet thirsts for the blood of patriots and tyrants, I shall offer unto her my blade. But if she has had her fill of bitter draughts, I shall offer unto her conquerors my head. Thrice did I declare to him that no true son or daughter of Doma would ever accept such a sacrifice. But for all my passion, he would not be swayed. Learn the truth of her heart and return to me, he said. And so I left him.
the mantle of leadership too soon. Yet there is wisdom in them all the same. If the people no longer yearn to be free, 'twould be folly to rekindle the fires of war.
To suffer our master, to surrender his life and forsake all hope of freedom is by far the greater folly. I will not go to face my fallen comrades having done naught to stop it.
Nor I, Shadow Walker, nor I. But we need not rouse our comrades to battle this day. Let us instead welcome our honored guests and allow them a moment of respite.
Makes sense. Looks like they also got rid of their Aetherytes, so they couldn't be invaded via teleportation or locked onto. As you can see, they went to great lengths to disable the Aetherite. Apparently, in the twilight days of the rebellion, they feared that Xenos would be willing to risk sending unattuned conscripts. That said, it's hardly irreversible. They have the necessary materials. It would be a challenge to repair it alone, but mayhap with my brother's help. Mayhap indeed. You should hear this, Fen. He was just telling me about Xenos and the rebellion. What you have to understand is that it is not a simple matter of numbers. The bulk of the 12th never even took the field. It was Xenos' stratagems that won the war. They were unlike anything we'd ever seen. His formations were unorthodox, bewildering. We honestly thought we had him on the back foot. The moment we were pressing home our advantage, one moment we were pressing home our advantage, the next we were surrounded and at his mercy. And then he stood before us, his cornered prey, alone and unarmed. He beckoned us to come forward and fight for our lives. Then he held up his arm. One by one my comrades charged, fearless and unflinching. He would dance amidst their blades for a time, then draw close, as if to embrace. One after one, he made us watch. Do you understand? He made us watch. What kind of monster enjoys killing people? I do not think there was any joy in it, nor justice, nor morality, nor meaning. To him, the weight of one life is no different from that of 1,000. A challenge had been issued and was accepted, but on finding us no challenge at all, his objective changed. There were tales of Imperial soldiers being flayed for slaughtering families, for breaking men's brave spirits. Only later did I come to understand why. He did not desire obedience. He desired hate, and men consumed by it. A new battle, a new enemy, a new challenge. The hunt, I am told he called it. A hunt without end. And when all our best lay dead and broken, he left. He left muttering that we had bored him. But our weapons, at least, held his interest, for he took a fallen samurai's sword, having grown fond of it. Since that day, he has ever wielded Far Eastern blades. He is said to be fascinated by ones of storied histories, and so soldiers who seek to curry his favor often present him those of defeated enemies as gifts. It's like it's a game to him. People are suffering, dying, and he's collecting swords. We all feel the same, but, my lady, you must understand. On the battlefield, reasons do not matter. The victor is not the just, but the strong, and the strong become the heroes of the tale. We were not strong enough. It is not sufficient to be right, to be just. Without strength, our path is but one end. Our path has but one end. Yeah, there's the other thing that, you know, when you're on the battlefield, the only thing that really matters is the people on your left and your right. Nothing else really matters. People are trying to kill you, you're trying to kill other people. If you lose, you die, most likely. So, yeah. Now we can sit here and we can talk about truth and honor and justice and all this other stuff, but at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is who's alive, who survives. That's it. Mayhap a brief respite is in order. Were I 20 years younger, these wounds would not warrant a second glance. Alas, no samurai has the strength to defeat the villain old age. But what say you to the House of the Fierce? Compared to your rising stones, I concede it may seem somewhat lacking. But it has been a haven these past 10 years to all who would set Doma free. Regrettably, our efforts in that time have come to little and less. When the Emperor died, we were so sure that the hour of our liberation was at hand. But Xenos soon paid to that, and the aid of Yosuyo and the secrets she sold. And so it goes. What's up, you Gary? Fen, I do hope you have taken this opportunity to rest and recover. Alright, Mage, I don't need to rest. I'm going to just heal myself. Let's do this. It is well that you spoke with one of the survivors of the massacre. To defeat one's foe, one must first understand his true nature. As the Alamegan resistance has struggled, so too has the Doman Liberation Front. More so, perhaps, given the precarious position in which we find ourselves in the wake of our doomed rebellion. We are few, and our enemies legion. We are weak, and they are strong. Yet, with your help, I believe that there is little we cannot achieve. I only hope that the depth of our predicament has not shaken your commitment to our cause. Victory will be ours. Don't you worry. Victory or death. Aye, that it will. With a hero of yours here at our side, we cannot lose. I don't say that just yet. Xenos basically beat the hell out of us. He was like, ah, hello. Now then, I should be glad to discuss our next course of action. Though, now that I think on it, I myself have been away from Doma for some time, and even after my return, the search for Lord Hien commanded my full attention. Mayhap it would be to both our benefit if we were to see the reality of Doma ourselves. For what did my lord not bid me learn the truth of her heart? Let us do it together, Fen. Let us go amongst the people, and with our own eyes bear witness to their hardship. As a foreigner in these lands, your reputation does not precede you. Moreover, unlike Gosetsu, I can accompany you without attracting unwanted attention. I'd like to join you, if that's all right. By all means. We should be glad to have your company and your perspective. Namai is not far. I say we begin there. Indeed. All right. need to go get rid of some stuff. Gunbreaker, eh? Not bad. Is that what we already have? No. What's it look like? Looks like a normal rapier. Have these? Do we have anything that actually covers our heads yet? No. I mean that is better, but because we don't have a head slot, our armor is kind of taking that. So like literally everything will be better. So anything that's for the chest will just not be better. Flat out. And until we get to like item level above 170, pretty much everything's just going to be objectively worse than what we have. You can sort of use item level as sort of a dowsing rod, if you will. So if we compare that, for instance, we're at 44. Yeah, it's just going to be a little bit worse. Yeah, sounds good. Well, where does this take us? Cool, sounds good. Welcome to Namai. Just plain clothes, are we? Alright. Ah, Fen. I'm glad to see that you too thought to put thought into your garments, given the nature of our covert activities. I should think my reason is obvious. To enter the village wearing garb of shinobi would be reckless. We shall pose as traveling merchants, Fen as our leader, and we his assistants. Are there any objections? I'm not really the merchant type, but if you think this is the best way to go about it, I'll trust you. Then, without further ado, let us begin. There's like, oh, it's that guy who's with your Setsu. It's like, shit. Damn it. Weren't you the one who came with the general? No? Alright. My mistake. It warms my heart to see traveling merchants in Namai again. Though the Imperials never sealed our borders, folks like you have taken to avoiding Yangsha ever since the rebellion. Unfortunately, that has only made it harder for us to survive. You may not have noticed, but we lack a great many things. It was not much better before, true, but it's only gotten worse. Well, that sucks. Alright, Chungus, what's up? You? A merchant? Forgive my skepticism, but you strike me as less of a man of commerce and more as a common sellsword. That does little to assuage my doubts, and if anything, it makes me clutch my coin purse tighter. Let's give our best smile. I stand corrected. Such a warm and cordial nature you possess. I pray you forgive my earlier rudeness. It has been some time since the Viceroy came to our village to purge it of insurgents. Those who resisted suffered terribly, and those who did not fared little better. We who remain know better than to risk her ire. If the Imperials demand laborers, we comply. If they demand conscripts to send as soldiers to other provinces, we obey. Ours is a difficult life, but little in the way of luxuries. I know not what you sell, merchant, but I doubt that I, nor anyone else, can afford it. Hello, Matsusushi. A traveling merchant? What, with meat perchance? Bah! Better not know when I have so little coin. I feel your eyes upon me. You know not the Lupin? Surely you have not been long in Yangsha, else you would. For generations we served the lords of Doma, compassionate and wise as they were, but the memories of such times fade with every passing day, as others will tell you. That is the other person upstairs. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Ah, rice farmers. Foreign peddlers? In Namai? Whatever is it you sell? I have no money to buy. Perhaps you should go elsewhere. Saying that, I know of no village in Yangsha that has fared any better. Once I would have directed you to the samurai lords of Monzan, had they not all died in the battle or the purges. There is the Doman Enclave, of course, but that lies beyond the Dairyu Moon Gates. Needless to say, the Imperials are disinclined to let any but their own pass. Oh, don't worry, we'll just have to find a way to blow that up. It'll be great. I mean, oh yeah, I know, it's so horrible. We just can't get over there. Whatever shall I do for coin? Fen, what is it you have learned? Well, they're all poor, and the Imperials basically treat them like dogs. Lise and I encountered much of the same. They've been pushed beyond the brink. I expected frustration and disillusionment, but not so much that they would come to question the wisdom of opposing Imperial rule in the first place. Unless we can convince them otherwise, I fear I cannot convince Lord Hien to return, and without him... Yeah, that's kind of how that goes. You kick people enough times, eventually they stop getting back up. Let us not lose hope. Though the situation in Amai is bleak, perhaps it is not so elsewhere. I wish to speak with others outside the village. Lise and I will look for farmers in the paddies to the east. Fen, I ask that you look to the south. Surely they cannot all have given in to despair. What is this, leaves? Fly, my pretties. Surely they cannot have all just been like... Surely they have not all just given in to... Okay. Surely they have not all just given in to only collecting their wage and getting home and getting drunk for the rest of their lives? Surely. Surely. She may be sorely disappointed. Alright, so she's up here. Ageta, huh? Okay, yeah, we'll help you. Arrowheads in the field, got it.